Employment law, offer letter versus employment agreement explained. Imagine you're about to start a new job and want to understand what you're signing. Knowing the difference between an offer letter and an employment agreement can save you from surprises later. Let's break down what each document is and how they fit into the hiring process. An offer letter is usually the first formal document you receive after a company decides to hire you. It is simple and straightforward, listing key details like your job title, start date, salary, and any conditions such as background checks or drug tests. It often states that your employment is at will, meaning either you or the employer can end the relationship anytime for any legal reason. Offer letters are typically used for mid- or lower-level roles and serve as a quick way to communicate the basic terms of your employment. On the other hand, an employment agreement is a detailed, legally binding contract. It covers everything from your compensation and benefits to your specific job duties. It also includes clauses about confidentiality, non-solicitation, and what happens if either party wants to end the employment. Employment agreements are more common for high-level employees or roles with complex conditions, like severance packages or intellectual property rights. They are designed to protect both the employer and the employee by clearly outlining rights and responsibilities. From a legal point of view, both documents can create an employment relationship, but they differ in how much they specify and how enforceable they are. The employment relationship itself is based on contract law, which requires offer, acceptance, and consideration, meaning you agree to work in exchange for wages. This can happen verbally, through an implied understanding, or in writing through these documents. In the hiring and onboarding process, the offer letter usually kicks things off. It gives you a clear picture of what to expect and allows you to decide whether to accept the job. If you accept, you might then sign an employment agreement that covers more detailed terms. This two-step process helps prevent misunderstandings and sets clear expectations from the start. Employers often use offer letters to quickly communicate the essentials, especially when the job is straightforward and at will. When the role involves more complex terms or protections, an employment agreement is used to formalize those details. Keep in mind that offer letters generally do not impose strong contractual obligations, whereas employment agreements can create enforceable duties and obligations for both sides. It's also important to remember that legal requirements vary by location. Some jurisdictions requiring specific notices or disclaimers to be included in either document. Always review both carefully before signing, and if you have questions, consider consulting a labor or employment law professional. In summary, an offer letter is a simple, initial document that outlines the basic terms of a job offer, often used for straightforward roles. An employment agreement is a detailed contract that fully defines the employment relationship, often used for key employees or complex arrangements. Understanding the difference helps you know what you're agreeing to and ensures you're protected throughout your employment journey.